7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
This video is a proud presentation of MJ Broadcasting. Thank you for your support and enjoy the game. Ready to go here for the second time in a week. The Toros are at the Don Beer Arena, the Pee Wee AA's, looking to take 2 out of 3 in the regular season from the Pickering Panthers after beating them the last time. We're tied here at 1 win apiece after Pickering won the opening game at the Rickard. Back in behind the net, we're going to start this thing off here on a Friday night in behind the goal. Trent Taylor flips it back in behind the net there for Pickering to try and fire it around the boards. Comes back around, and an opportunity to try and clear it out. Got it up there through center. Going to reach the neutral zone and dump it the length of the ice. Kick a carom there for Despress over his stick. Saprizi strapped around him, kept in there by Santavani. Back in around the net. It'll be James Davidson on the loose puck here right in front of us with the backhand. Kept in there by Bradbury with a shot. That goes right in on that for a blocker save. The first save of the day for Chismedia, who's getting his second start against these. Actually, he started all 3 games against Pickering. Bradbury, a shot getting blocked out in front by Davidson. Right in on that again. Kicked aside by Chismedia. Davidson trying to get it out. Gets kept in by Bradbury. Right to the net. Kicked aside again by Chismedia. So it is Pickering putting on the early pressure with a lot of shots to the net. Thrown to the net, stop by Chismedia, and he'll freeze up his own rebound. Off now, off to the left of the goal. Goes back in behind the net, where Nolan Fraser's trying to work over his man. It'll come around to the other side for Dervent. Right here in front of us, Ethan Dervent, along with Connor Cole, kept in by Jackman. Jackman's lead pass, he'll start it up and over the line. Logan Jackman with that loose puck comes in. It'll get shot in behind the goal, and it'll come around the net. Turned over to Cameron Ryan, trying to jam it in. Cameron Ryan can't shoot it on the forehand. It goes back into the corner. Jackman trying to control it there from the face-off circle, and Pickering steal it aside. Lead pass from Kruger, or number 44, was broken up. Now going after that loose puck, got it up there through center, and sent right back in. Here comes Dervent with it. Ethan Dervent with a pass there for Jackman. Played over 2 minutes here in the first period. Still nothing here, but Pickering are putting on the early pressure with about 4 or 5 shots in on net as well. As DeCallum gets stripped of the puck, number 24. Pickering have to take it back in their own end and start things up. Going for that lead pass. It'll be broken up at center by Aiden Howard. Now it'll roll right into Chismedia. And he heard the word freeze it from the bench, and that's exactly what he does. It's off now, off to the left. Gage Ford will ring it around the boards there for Colton Neely to try and get it to Perot. Trying to catch up to it is Aiden Howard. Back in his own zone goes number 7, Kruger. Trying to dump it in the zone. Thrown to the net. It'll go wide and into the right corner here for Despress to fire it around. Despress trying to get to it against Gage Ford and Aiden Howard. Trying to stuff it out in front. Quick shot, stop it to Media right in front of the net. And the net's off the boarings. It's off now. Off to the left. To be won there by Pickering. Slap back in behind the net. Santavani setting up Nout. Nout had it stripped off his stick, but there's Simmons with it. Simmons walking out with a quick shot. Stop by Chismedia. And where's the puck? It was in the legs there of Chismedia. It is a goal. It's Pickering up 1-0. Thought it was in the legs of Chismedia, but it went into the net. It's 1-0 here in favor of Pickering on that shot out in front of the goal. I didn't see it go into the back of the net, but referee, that's where he was pulling it from, out of the back of the goal to make it 1-0 for Pickering. And that'll be Davidson trying to dump it out. Tran over to the other side for Bradbury, trying to get it out of the zone. Late pass up through center, trying to split the defense. Davidson's backing up, Here comes an opportunity here. Number 44. Stripped off him. Lucas Chapman flipping it over to the other side. Catching up to it is Benjamin Sabrizi. Sabrizi a slapper. Stopped by Swatton. It's still loose. Back into the line. It goes back in behind the net. Toros try and pick it up off the back end boards and go back to the line. They tried for that pass for Davidson. Broken up. Pickering get the opportunity to try and clear as it goes in behind the goal. Nolan Fraser's going to go over to the other side, but it'll get chipped past him. Davidson's got to back up, but he's got some help with Sabrizi. Quick shot. Just wide of the post. Coming around the boards here for Sabrizi. As Pickering were off on the change, but now they've got their players right there, and Sabrizi will run out of rim, trying to get through. Benjamin Sabrizi takes it from behind the net and sends it up in front. That one over the stick, and Pickering get the opportunity to try and clear it out. Up through center with a pass. Here's Despress with a shot. Stopped there by Trismedia. It's still loose as it went off his blocker hand. Trent Taylor with it. Played almost 5 minutes here the first period. Bowling keeps it in. Fleming out in front for Despress. His shot gets blocked there by Dervent and cleared out. Bowling kept it in there for a momentary second. Now picks it up again and dumps it right back into the Toros end. Dervent from his own end. Over to the other side for Lucas Chapman. Chapman trying to find a lane to dump it down. It'll go all the way down for icing. Off now here in the Toros end off to the right of Chismedia to be scrambled draws. Antivany tried to take a shot. Here comes an opportunity now for Nell to take it. That gets blocked there by Jackman. Swept back in the zone. Ford will pick it up. Gage Ford with a pass over there for Cameron Ryan trying to catch up to the loose puck in his own end. It'll be Pickering coming in there now. Sweeping it into the Toros end. Ford will ring it around the board there for Cameron Ryan trying to chip it out. And he will. Stepped up there by Bradbury, though. Now it'll be the Toros in the zone. Slip back in behind the net for Kruger, trying to get rid of it. Kruger has it behind the net. And now it'll come around the boards there for Simmons, who tried to do something with it. And it'll get cleared aside at center ice and dumped down. Right here in front of us. That'll be Dervent with it. Over there for Davidson on the other side. The pass for Jackman is broken up there nicely by number 89. And now there's a trip up there on Jackman, no penalty called. Pickering from their own end will play around with the puck and try and dump it in. With a lead pass over the stick of number 44. Right here into the corner for Colton Neely. Picking off his stick by KO. Off the boards. Trying to catch up to that loose puck. Got a man sitting out in front. He tries for the bank pass. Hit the side of the goal. Toros get it with Colton Neely. Can't get it out of the zone. It's a nice play from the line to hold it in by Tran, who dumps it the length of the ice. Davidson from his own zone. Can't slap it away from his own end. Now, that was KO. Trying to dump it out. Here comes an opportunity for JJ Barter to tip it off his stick. KO gets it again. Turned over there to the Toros. KO going up there with his man. Over there for KO. Shot high and wide over the goal. And Lassitz is in there trying to get it. Nicholas Perot with that loose puck. Perot from center. In over the line. Gets around the checker. Walks in. Backhand shot. Gets blocked it in front. Toros keep it in there with Aiden Howard. Howard gets taken off his feet behind the goal. Scooped up now by Sabrizi. Back to the line for Dervent. Dervent a shot. Tipped wide. Sabrizi on the loose puck behind the goal. Benjamin Sabrizi walking out untouched. Dervent shot. Blocked. Dervent shot. Stopped. Rebound under front. Gets swept wide. And stopped there by Swatton with a right pad. Goes back in behind the net trying to dig it free. Has a man sitting out in front. That's Taylor. Finally taken off his feet. Taylor still up on his skates trying to win this battle in behind the goal. Kruger trying to catch up to the loose puck here for Pickering to get it out of their own end. Lead pass. That was almost a breakaway for DeCallum. Now DeCallum will get his opportunity to shoot it. It's a right pad save. It lays there in the crease area, and DeCallum can't bury his own rebound. DeCallum will knock that one down, though. DeCallum chips it down low for Despress. He's got a man to beat. It is Sabrizi from behind, or Nolan Fraser from behind the net. 1:25 left to go here in the first. Tran comes in from the blue line. Setting up Fleming. Now Despress tries from a bad angle, hit the side of the net, and it's still loose there at the front. Despress trying to jam it in, and this time Chismedia is able to find that loose puck and catch it for a face-off. Face-off now off to the left of the goal to be taken by Zantavani. Chipping it up there for Cameron Ryan, trying to catch up to the loose puck. Picked up there by Simmons. Simmons is in over the line with a pass. He's got to get around. That's Lassett's out in front. Lassett's with the loose puck. Sends it down low. Out in front of the net again. Can't shoot it. Winding up with a shot. That's Tran firing it wide of the net. Jackman opportunity to clear. Tran was able to keep it in but fell down. Now Jackman trying to catch it with 50 seconds left to go here in the first period. Jackman kings it in. Finally taken off his feet. Thrown to the net. Connor Cole can't bury it. Jackman trying to make his way back to his feet after being taken down. Here comes Pickering up through center. Let in by Neld. He's going to drop it there, but it was out of the feet of Simmons. Over to the other side for Jackman. That'll be way past him and go down for icing as Bowen touches it up. Face off now off to the left. Getting one there by the Toros defense. Trying to slap it around. Kept in. A shot to the net. Gets knocked down out of front there by Jackman. Kept up by KO. KO back to the line for Boland, who fires it wide of the net. Down low for Lassett's trying to get to the loose puck. Davidson trying to pin him there. And behind the goal, it's Connor Cole. Cole from center will start it in. Trying to get around the checker. He'll flip it back in behind the net. He'll be stuck there in the corner. Toros trying to walk it out there for Connor Cole. And they're going to get beaten by the buzzer before they can get that shot away. And they'll have to go to the second period down 1-0 on an early Pickering goal. It's off here from center. Trying to catch up to the loose puck is Aiden Howard on the other side. As we started off the second period. Back from behind the net. Trying to catch up to it is Howard. He was getting held up, but he'll still catch it. Aiden Howard taken off his feet there by Bradbury. It goes behind the net. DeCallum picks it up there off the stick. Around the boards there for Despress. Despress's pass for Fleming was out of his reach. Scooped up by Aiden Howard at center ice. And now Nolan Fraser can't control the puck. Here comes Fleming with a shot. It's going to bounce in. Another whack away from it from Despress, and he can't bury either one of them. To the left, back in behind the net. Here comes an opportunity to try and clear it out of their own end. Back in behind the goal, it goes there for Davidson to try and control it. Up there for Nicholas Perot, trying to get it out of his own end. It'll get fired over there for Simmons to try and catch it. Picked up there by Colton Neely. Neely from his own zone going for that lead pass through center. Perot trying to get it and will send it the length of the ice back in behind the Pickering net. Picked off. Rebound for Berta. Stopped there by Swatton. It's still loose and the Toros can't bury it as Barta couldn't capitalize on a big opportunity in front. Off to the left to be won there by the Toros. Back to the line. Looking to take a shot to the net. He'll drop it down low for Chapman instead, but the intended pass is broken up and back comes Pickering back up the other way through the neutral zone. Flipping it back in behind the net there for Ford, trying to get it around the boards. Kruger's going to try, or Garnett's going to try and keep it in from the line. They pass for Chapman, trying to kick it to his stick. Garnett comes back there. Trip past him, and around the boards it goes. It'll be over there for number 89. Here comes Neld going after it. Neld is in, and he is in the net. Neld, on a breakaway, is able to beat Chismedia and make it 2-0. So Neld took his body to the net and then stuffed it past the right pad of Chismedia. Has the insurance goal here for Pickering. It's 2-0. Swatton kicks that one aside. Toros bouncing it in there. That'll get cut out there by Swatton. Trent Taylor tried to bang it in. Take this draw off to the right of Swatton. One there by Pickering, and here comes DeCallum with a pass. That'll be Dispress on the other side. Dispress reaching the offensive end. He'll get followed into the corner there by James Davidson in behind the net. Toros trying to dig it free from behind the goal. It gets centered up in front. Chip past the man and out. Here come the Toros. Chapman over there for Sabrizi. Nice read there by Bradbury. Couldn't do anything with the puck though. Trying to get around the checker. And he will poke it behind the net. Have enough speed to poke it behind the goal. Davidson tries to pinch in there. That's not going to work. And here comes Pickering's Fleming. Trying to get in the zone. Fleming's trying to find DeCallum on the other side. That pass is broken up, and the Toros will clear it aside. Right onto the stick of Bradbury at center. Into the corner it goes there for Nolan Fraser. It'll go around the net with a lead pass, and over the stick there, out at center. Scooped up in his own end. Tripped off the stick. Jackman trying to get it. Toros will backhand it deeper. Around the boards for Bradbury. It'll be over his stick and Jackman will get it. Logan Jackman down low for Connor Cole. Cole had it knocked away from his stick. Coming around the boards again. Jackman trying to dig away at it. Here's Jackman against Simmons. And now Bradbury gets into the fray here, trying to dig it out. Cameron Ryan will try and get around the checker. Got around Zindavini. Throwing it out in front. Nobody there to bury it. Connor Cole back to the line there for Devent. Gets a return pass there to Cole in the corner. Jackman trying to win that battle from behind the net. Connor Cole flips it back to the line for Devent. Not going to be able to take a shot. Just flips it into the Pickering end. Coming around the boards. Colton Neely kept it in there at the line for Jackman, who swings it back around to the Pickering end. That'll go down the ice, and it'll go for icing. Aiden Howard to take the shot. Quick shot right off the draw. Bounces wide. Barta goes into the corner. Aiden Howard trying to do something with the puck. Here comes a pass there from number 89. Not sure the name, so I'm not even going to attempt that as that went into the Pickering bench at a play. Face off now off to the Pickering blue line. Trying to dig it free. Picked up there and slapped off the boards. Trying to catch up to it now. It's JJ Barta. Got some speed. Had taken down. We're going to get the first penalty coming up here. And I believe due to the kind of emotion afterwards, it's going to be Garnett going to the box for the trip on Barta. So the first power play will be to the Toros as they try and cut this to a one-goal game. Cole to take this draw. Wins it cleanly back for Jackman. Logan Jackman turned over there to Babcock, who sends it down the ice. All the way down into the corner. It'll be in behind the net. Toros try and move it up through center. Nice play by Connor Cole to corral that pass. His intended pass for Cameron Ryan is broken up. Now Babcock has it. Can't clear. Connor Cole kept it in. Fleming doing everything he can against Jackman. Gage forward. Over to the other side there for Nicholas Pro. He'll backhand at the length of the ice. Tran fires it around the boards. Kept in there by Ford. Gage forward. Setting it up. Over there for Jackman. The pass was too high. He'll take it off the boards instead. Jackman to the net. Tip. Left pad save. Perot picks it up. Back to the line for Ford. Back to Perot. Nicholas Perot. Tried to find it down low. Out of front. Perot shot. Stop. Rebound goes out the post. Out of front again. Wind up from Ford. Stop by Swatton. And he'll hang on to it. Face off now off to the left. Toros win it. Over there for Jackman. Logan Jackman sets it up. Fires it wide. Perot take the bounce off the boards. Back down low for Connor Cole trying to get free. Perot trying to dig it free from Bradbury. It'll come free for Connor Cole. Ford is coming in, but his pass on the one-timer couldn't get to it. Connor Cole scoop it up there against Boland, setting up Cameron Ryan. That won't work. Connor Cole picks it up again. Walking it out. Doing some nice work. Setting up Ford. It goes in behind the net. 25 seconds left on the power play. That should about do it as Despresso slap it down the ice. Out comes Chismedia to play it from behind his own net. St. Ivany doing a good job putting some pressure on Ford to make the play. Now it is a turnover, but St. Ivany couldn't get out of the offensive zone before this press crossed the line. Face off here just outside the line. Scooped up there by Boland, who will dump it in. Boland put it into the corner there for Davidson. It'll from behind the net there for Colton Neely, going for the lead pass up through center. The penalty's over. Sabrizi trying to get it up there. Taylor scoops it up. Trent Taylor brings it in. Pass over to the other side. It'll roll right into Swatton, and he'll cover it up in the blue paint. Stuff off to the left. One rolled right in on that, and an easy stop there for Swatton, who covers it up again for another face-off. The Toros are starting to get some shots, and that's had some glorious opportunities there on the power play. Just couldn't find a way to beat Swatton so far. Davidson trying to get to that loose puck over there at his bench. Kept in there for Taylor. Trent Taylor to the net for Bardow. It was a rolling puck and couldn't get it. Davidson trying to keep it in there. Here comes Lassitz with it. Lassitz got tripped of the puck, and Taylor will put it back in behind the net. Around the boards it goes for J.J. Barda. Barda and Simmons trying to get to it. Taylor digs it free. Taylor setting it up in front. Nobody there. Taylor again tries to. Nice play there by Babcock. He didn't have a stick, so he used his skate to move it up. Davidson's lead pass for Barda on the other side. Flipped in. It's going to miss the net there on Swatton. An opportunity for Babcock to go with it. Up there for Lassitz, trying to get free through the neutral zone. Tran brings it in offside. Tough now off. Just out the blue line. It's a quick shot. Blocker save from Chismedia. And it went up high and wide. Back in behind the Toros net. Pickering lead this one 2-0. A goal in the first and a goal here by Neld in the second period. But the Toros are bringing the pressure now with Aiden Howard. Drop pass there for Lucas Chapman. Trying to throw it out of front. Pro shot. Kick save there from Swatton. He's trying to find the loose puck. Out of front for Aiden Howard again. Stopped there by Swatton with a big save. Coming around the other side there for Chapman. Chapman back to the line. It'll be turned over there to Lassitz. Lassitz trying to get around Dervent. And his stick got caught there in the bench area. Around the boards there for Pro. Nicholas Pro trying to dump it out. It stays there in the Pickering. And now Aiden Howard through center. Getting around Garnett. He'll take it into the corner. Aiden Howard on that loose puck. Getting double teamed over there in the corner. Finally comes free and off to the other side for Garnett. Trying to clear it out. And he will get it for number 89, Dervent. Can't go with it. Number 89's coming in. With a pass to the other side over the stick as KO couldn't shoot it. Slip back in behind the net. Dervent trying to control his man in behind the goal. Ethan Dervent with that loose puck trying to backhand it out. Garnett is going to try and keep it in. Can't do it. Connor Cole trying to start something with Jackman. Cole coming in the zone. Getting around Bradbury. Bradbury out of front. Jackman trying to find it. It's right there on the line. And the Toros are celebrating, but the referee is saying it's no goal. Laid there on the line. We'll have to see on the GoPro whether it went over. Toros sure thought it did, but that didn't matter to the referee. Gage Ford trying to clear it up through center. And with a shot, it'll get fired high and wide. Trying to find that loose puck to Callum in behind the net. Dispress trying to dig it free from behind the net. It'll get thrown out in front. The Toros take it away with Connor Cole. Cole getting up there with Cameron Ryan. He'll slip at the length of the ice. Back in behind the Pickering net. Tran can't get it out. Cameron Ryan trying to catch up to it. Down low for Connor Cole. Cole trying to dig that puck free from behind the net. Nice play by Jackman to come in and pinch it in behind the goal. It'll come around the other side for Cameron Ryan. He can't jam it in on the first opportunity. He'll take it to the other side, out of front for Connor Cole. His shot gets blocked. Cameron Ryan with it back to the line for Ford. His shot's going to get knocked down. Cole again, the shot. That gets blocked, didn't reach the net. All Toros here with this pressure by Cameron Ryan, Connor Cole, and Logan Jackman. But now here comes Pickering up through center. 3-on-2 rush. Pass to the other side for DeGallum was over his reach. DeGallum will pick it back up behind the net and get hit him behind the boards. It'll be kept in there from the line. Here comes Taylor with it. Taylor and Sabrizi leading it up. Trent Taylor drops it for Sabrizi. He can't get around Garnett on the first opportunity. Garnett picks it up. Up through center. Garnett brings it in with a shot. It hit something at the front and rolled wide of the net. Taylor will find it. Go for that lead pass. He's got to get around DeCallum, but DeCallum held him up. Now in comes Express with a high shot. Stopped by Tismedia, and he's got to cover his own rebound as he couldn't catch it on the first initial shot. Off here, off to the right of the goal. Kept in there by Boland. Trying to take a shot to the net. Right pad saved by Tismedia. It's still loose, and he'll find it just in a nick of time. Now face off deep in the Toros end, off to the right of Tismedia. It'll be won there by Pickering. Now tries to get it around the boards. It'll be an opportunity here for Davidson to try and clear it out of his own end. With a lead pass, gutting it up there for Taylor. Taylor chips it past Garnett back in behind the net. First one there is Chapman trying to dig it free. Taylor trying to knock that puck down in behind the net. Sabrizi trying to dig it out of the corner against Garnett. Kept in there by Chapman again. Turned over to Boland. Boland will move it to the other side. Nice play there to get it away from the checker was Neld. Finally knocked off his stick by the Toros defense. And they can't get it out of their own end. This one will go all the way down. And it'll go for icing. Off to the left of the Toros goal. Trying to slap it around the boards. It gets stuck there in the corner. Trying to dig it free on a couple of opportunities. In behind the net goes Aiden Howard. He'll take his man into the boards to try and get that puck free. Pickering will scoop it up. Ford trying to control his man. Gage Ford tried to get up there for Pro. Pro couldn't clear it. Ford again gets the opportunity. That'll get flipped down and knocked down at center and dumped into the Toro zone. Over to the other side there for Nolan Fraser. Fraser uses the glass this time. Bradbury knocked it down in his own end. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Fraser trying to control number 98, Gage Ford from his own zone. Right tape to tape for Nicholas Pro. Pro getting up there with Barta. Pro gets away. Trying to set it up. Moves it back to the line for Ford. Over to the other side for Sabrizi. Or for Nolan Fraser, sorry. In behind the net there for Howard. Aiden Howard spinning away. Trying to set it up in front. Aiden Howard winning that battle for Barta. Barta, shot, stopped by Swatton. And around the boards, kept in by Ford. Gage Ford uses the boards as a helper. Down low for Aiden Howard. Howard was getting held up. Couldn't do anything with the puck. Now he's still battling versus KO over in the corner. Almost last minute of play here in the second period. Pickering are doing everything they can, and finally the Toros are able to find the puck and get another face-off. Won by Cole, but Neely wasn't ready for it. Colton Neely will pick it up in his own end. Neely will use the boards to get it past to Callum and up there for Cameron Ryan. Connor Cole trying to use the speed to beat Boland to the loose puck, and he does. Connor Cole wrap around for Cameron Ryan, can't jam it in. And now it's an opportunity for DeGraham to clear it out. DeGraham trying to get to that loose puck. DeGraham's doing everything he can to put it in. Here comes an opportunity back in his own end. Goes Davidson. Knocked down there by Pickering as they try and dig it out of the corner. 40 seconds left to go here in the second period. Taking it back in his own end. Around the board there for Cameron Ryan. Looking for one more opportunity here in the second period. Up there for Jackman. Jackman and Cameron Ryan. Pass for Cameron Ryan. It rolls right in there for Swatton to make the save. And sorry, that pass was for Connor Cole, who couldn't bury it out in front. Avenue will take this defensive draw. Won by the Toros. Colton Neely. Shot to the net. Knocked down out in front. Nice block by St. Ivany. Got it over there for Simmons. Simmons will flip it down the ice for icing. 15 seconds left to go here in the second period. Kept in by Neely from the blue line. Trying to flip it down. Nice play by Garnett. Read it well. Sent it back down the ice. Davidson trying to catch it first. It's not going to be icing. That'll do it for the second period. The only goal to announce goes to Neld on the breakaway early in the second. So 2 early goals. One in the first an early goal, and an early one here in the second has Pickering up 2-0. But the Toros started to turn up the pressure. Just haven't been able to find one to get past Swatton yet. Face off now from center to start the third period between Taylor and Lassets. Dumped in the zone. Stopped there with ease by Swatton. Chapman trying to dig it free. Lucas Chapman can't walk it out of front. Chapman again will scoop it up. He can't make his way around the defender. And Pickering will get the opportunity to clear. Got it up there for Lassets. Lassets is turning up the speed, trying to catch the loose puck. Lassets has Dervent to beat in behind the goal. Lassets with a nice drop pass. Got it there. And now number 89. Coming around the boards. Sabrizi scoops it up. Sabrizi along with Chapman coming in. Benjamin Sabrizi with a nice move to reach the offensive end. Over there for Chapman, it was broken up. Sabrizi picks it up again. Trying to hold it there in the corner. Comes around the boards. And Pickering will start it up through center. Over to the other side for KO. KO comes in over the line. Guarded nicely there by Dervent, who slipped it off his stick. Dervent again, digging at it. Trying to dump it up. He got it up there for Chapman. Lucas Chapman's in over the blue line with a shot. It'll go wide of the net. Come around the boards there for Pickering. Over to the other side, trying to dump it out. Back in his own end goes Fleming with it. Fleming's pass to the other side. Here comes an opportunity now for Dispress. Dispress comes in the zone. Gets around Davidson. Spins away. Now Dispress will set up Fleming in there from the face-off dot. Dispress and Fleming are digging away at it. Davidson trying to control Fleming in behind the net. Dispress picks it up, spins away from the checker. Now Dispress, hard working shift here, gets it there for Fleming. Fleming can't stuff it in on the first opportunity, so he takes it from behind the net, around the boards. To Gallum, back to the line, shot, not making its way through. Picked up there by Perot with a late pass. Barter trying to go off to the races. JJ Barter's one-on-one, taken down, and that is going to be tripping penalty. Holding penalty, sorry. Toros were going for the penalty shot, but they'll take the power play. Off to the right of Swatton, won by the Toros. Over there for Ford. Gage Ford will use the other side for Jackman. Winding up. Stopped by Swatton. Call to take the draw. Wins it. Back to the line again for Jackman. Logan Jackman will fire it back in behind the net. Opportunity to throw it out there for Pro. That's not going to work. Back to the line for Gage Ford. Ford held it in from the blue line. Got it for Jackman. Jackman had taken off his feet as it goes into the corner. Then he goes slamming into the boards. Jackman trying to dig it free. An opportunity to try and dig away at that loose puck. Pickering are trying to pin it there and get another face-off. Toros are trying to dig it out and get a scoring opportunity. Out of front for Perot, broken up. Forward to Slapper. That'll hit something at the front and go wide. Toros with that loose puck, setting up in front. Backhand shot. Stopped there by Swatton. Off to the left of Swatton. Connor Cole wins that draw. It'll be Ford. Ford can't keep it in, and back comes Pickering short-handed. Let in by Neld, who gets held up. Neld gets away short-handed, throws it up in front. Can't jam it in the first opportunity. And now the net's off as Chismedia might have hit it in behind him. Passage to take this offensive draw here for Pickering. One there by the Toros in their own end. Davidson drops it back there for Neely. Colton Neely looking for that lead pass. Knocked down by Sabruzzi with the right skate. Over there again for Davidson. He'll dump it the right length of the ice. Rings it around the boards. Barter's going to try and be there, but it'll be Babcock in behind the net. Babcock's trying to pin it there against the boards. Toros are able to get in there and dig it free. Back to the line. Over there for Davidson. Shot. Can't get it through. Sabrizi. Turnover there to Pickering, and they'll start it out. Here comes Neld with it. Neld can't get through the screen. Toros get it with a late pass for Eden Howard, who knocks it down. And it's going to be outside. Pickering will scoop it up. 15 seconds left on the Toros power play. Here comes an opportunity to get through. Davidson held him up, and it rolls right into Chismedia. Off to the left. Quick shot. That gets blocked in front by Durant. Over there to the other side comes Tran to pick up the loose puck. Back down low for Lassitz. Around the boards. The penalty's over to Pickering. Tran with it. Right here in front of us. He's trying to spin away from Durant. Tran still with control of that puck. Now he gives it down low there for number 89. Trying to get away from the checker. Durant trying to chip it free against KO. KO wins that draw. Puts it back in behind the net. Here comes Taylor. Trent Taylor starting it from his own end. Taken down. Lassitz couldn't go with the puck either. Here comes Bradbury turning it over from in his own end. Digging away at it. Got it out. Lead pass for KO, who knocks it down at the blue line. Durant from his own zone. Almost 10 minutes left to go here in the third period. Toros down 2-0. A goal in the first period by Pickering and a goal in the second have got them up by the 2 spot. That goes into the corner there for Nolan Fraser. Fraser trying to get around the check. Fleming can't get it out of the zone. Now Jackman tries to go. Logan Jackman leads it in. Finally taken down. He's getting held up. Quick shot. Stopped by Swatton. Cole to take this draw off to the right of the Pickering end. Wins it back to the line. A backhand that gets knocked down. Trying to find that loose puck. Chipped out now by Pickering. Out at center. Cage forward will pick it up in his own zone. Trying to fire it past to Graham, and he does. Here comes an opportunity for Connor Cole to go. He'll flip it past the defender and be the first one on the puck behind the net against Garnett. Taken aside there by the Toros. They can't get it back out of front. Turned over to Pickering as they go for that pass. It'll go down the ice. Davidson from his own zone. He's going to have to hustle against Despress. Perot gets it out. Boland's got to back up because here comes Connor Cole with it. Cole gets around Boland. Lost control of the puck. Got it back again. Boland lost control of his stick. Connor Cole trying to win the battle. Got it back to the line for Davidson. Over to the other side. Shot. Tipped out of front. Can't make it through. And Pickering get it and clear it out. Ford's got to back up. It'll get dumped right into Chismedia, who's got to freeze it up. Now he's going to play it over to the other side. Up there for Nicholas Perot. Perot's pass hit a defender off the shin guard. Back in his own end goes Tran. Tran trying to get around the check. Finally knocked off his stick to the other side. It's still loose on the other, from out of that scrum area. Here comes Babcock. He'll get knocked off the stick there by Davidson. Babcock's still in there. Dervent in behind the net, getting pressured on by Simmons. And now Ethan Dervent gets away. Gets it up there for J.J. Barta. Barta trying to go with it now. J.J. Barta back into the net. Hit the defender out of front. Toros trying to dig it out of front. Goes back and behind the goal, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here. It looks like it's going to go to Pickering. It is going to go to Pickering, and it's going to be Zenta Evany that's going to the box. So, another opportunity knocks here for the Toros to try and get on the board. Trail this one 2-0. One goal can turn this momentum right back around, though. Connor Cole trying to dig that puck off the face-off circle. Cameron Ryan trying to win that draw. Goes back in behind the net. Trying to strip it free. They've got Perot in a front shot. Left pass save. Rebound. And they score! I believe Cameron Ryan was the one that got that puck out in front of the net. And the Toros have cut this one to 2-1.
Toros goal, scored by number 19, Cameron Ryan. Assisted by number 7, Nicholas Perot, and number 97, Connor Cole. Time of the goal, 7:22. Ryan from Perot and Cole at 7:22.
off here at center. Over to the other side. So finally the Toros are able to cash in on their power play and make this a hockey game at 2-1. Dervent with a lead pass up there for Sabrizi. Trying to get around the checker. Picked up again by Sabrizi. It'll be KO going with it now. Trying to get in the zone. He flips it back in behind the net. Back there is Colton Neely behind the goal. Getting it up there for JJ Barter. He'll strip it up. And it'll come free now for Babcock in his own end. Or Bradbury, sorry. Got it up there for KO, who chips at the length of the ice. Back in behind the net goes Colton Neely over to the other side, trying to dump it out. It'll be the Toros with the lead pass for Sabrizi. That'll get knocked down. Ethan Dervent with that loose puck. Got it up through center. Sabrizi trying to get in the zone. Taking off his feet. It goes back in behind the net for Garnett. And now Pickering pick it up. An opportunity to get it out of their own zone. Not going to happen. Toros keeping the pressure on here in the offensive end. Now it can finally get swept away. Kept in by Dervent. Turnover. Here comes an opportunity to go in for Lassitz. Lassitz puts the brakes on. Sets it up. Shot to the net. Knocked down. Toros get it. Dump at the length of the ice. Go off on the change. It won't be icing. Garnett from his own zone. Garnett. Lead pass for Despress. He knocks it down here at center. And from the neutral zone, he'll dump it in there for DeGraham. DeGraham's back pass is knocked down. Here comes Fleming with that puck. Fleming gets around the checker, takes it from behind the net, looking for the wraparound, keeps control of the puck. Fleming back to the line there for Bradbury. His shot gets tipped. Fleming again to the net, steered aside by Chismedia. And now Perot gets the opportunity to get it up there for Chapman. Lucas Chapman on that loose puck will clear it past Bradbury. Down into the corner goes Garnett. DeGraham trying to get it out of the zone. Can't do it. Kept in by Perot. Shot will flutter in wide. Takes a pass. And it just goes wide of the net. Chapman trying to get to the loose puck. It'll be an opportunity for Perot. Taken down by Despress at center. Over to the other side to Nolan Fraser's lead pass. Chipped in. All the way down there for Garnett. Pickering trying to get it out of their own end. It'll be kept in there by Gage Ford. It'll be a lead pass. Getting up there for Despress. Knocked off his stick. Trying to catch up to it now is Lucas Chapman, but he won't catch to it. He won't get to it as it got knocked away from him. Here comes Lassitz. Or Nelt, sorry. He made his way through Ford and lost control of the puck. Under 5 minutes left to go now. Kept in by Boland. Boland down low for Simmons. Trying to walk it out now is Neld. Neld takes it from behind the net, spinning away from the checker of Neely. Neld gets it there for Simmons now. Simmons has it knocked away from his stick. Cameron Ryan trying to get it against Zendivany. It finally comes free there for the Toros and they'll dump it up. Getting it up there for Lucas Chapman who dumps it in. Right onto the tape of Pickering's Boland who dumps it back in the zone. Connor Cole trying to put the pressure on. Lost control of the puck from behind the net. There's Jackman with it now. Logan Jackman finds Connor Cole. Cole trying to cut it to the center area of the ice. Jackman trying to find it. Connor Cole shot! Stopped there by Swatton. Off to the right of the Pickering end. One cleanly. Back to the line. Shot! Nice catch there by Swatton as he caught it on a bounce. Drew that one up nicely. Wind jaw. Gage Ford got the quick shot away, but it was able to get stopped by Swatton. Connor Cole trying to win it again, but this one gets won by Pickering. Wrap around on the front. Here comes an opportunity. Just slides through the crease area. Back to the line. Nobody can keep it in. There's Ford with it at center. He gets pressured on there by number 89. Turned over to center ice. KO will dump it the length of the ice. On a high chip. Down behind the net there goes Ford. Gage Ford trying to stay on his feet. Gets it up over the other side. Cameron Ryan with it. Gets around Bradbury. Now he's got to win the race in the corner. Sets it up at the front. Toros trying to get it up in the front of the net. As Jackman was waiting for it. Gage Ford will keep it in. Shot to the net. Trying to find it. There's Connor Cole in the face-off circle. It goes back beyond the net for Jackman. He's getting held up. Connor Cole will go back to the line for Neely. A slapper. Right pad save there from Swatton. End of the corner it goes. Tran trying to get rid of it. And he backhands it into his own bench. Off to the right of the goal. Trying to win that battle is Aiden Howard from behind the net. Addo gets cleared past the defenseman and out. And Dervent's got to hurry. Despress is turning up the wheels as well. Dervent takes it. Ethan Dervent from his own zone. Got it up there for Aiden Howard on the other side. Howard's pass there for Pro, trying to catch it. Nicholas Pro has a man to beat, and he does. Can't fire it on the forehand, though. Trying to keep it in there. Nicholas Pro will be the first one into the corner, trying to get it. Pro. Back to the line for Davidson. Shot. Hit something at the front, goes wide of the net. Trying to get it there in behind the net. It's a battle there in behind the goal. They go back to the line for Davidson again. Shot. Stopped by Swatton with a stick. Trying to get it out. And the Toros keep it in there. Here comes an opportunity for Barter to shoot it. Forgot the puck. Barter gets it again. Flip shot. Caught by Swatton this time. Off now. An important offensive draw. Trying to get it one there at the feet area. Toros get it. Perot can't fire it as he was getting ready to pull the trigger. Kept in by Dervent. Down low for Perot. Trying to get to the loose puck in behind the net. Dervent trying to keep it in. Couldn't do it. Kept in there now by Barter, who dumps it back in the zone. Pickering take it from their own zone. Play catch up with it. And they'll come up through the neutral end. Perot trying to stick with it. Knocked down in his own end there by Davidson. Davidson can't get it out of his own zone. Here comes Pickering with the loose puck. And now Barter with some speed up there with Aiden Howard. He's just got to flip it in. 1:35 left to go. Chismedia might get the call to the bench very, very shortly. Lead pass for Barter. Barter will catch up to it along with Perot. Nicholas Perot trying to catch up to it now. Perot has to spin away from the checker and does. Shot hit a defender at the front. Off goes Chismedia to the bench for the extra attacker. Toros, all hands on deck, down 2-1, trying to get this tire. Kept in by Ford. Shot. Can't get it through. It's still loose. And take it from behind there. And now a penalty coming up here to the Toros for tripping. Time for the penalty. First one for the Toros, and it comes when they have the extra attacker on trying to tie the game. Late pass for Connor Cole, trying to get away from Boland. He gets taken down. Connor Cole takes it from behind the net. It'll be a battle in behind the goal. Pickering will pick it up. Off on the power play, they'll start it up, and they've got an empty net to shoot at. Trying to get around the checker. And he gets held up there by the Toros at their bench. Flip back in for Ford. 40 seconds left to go. Toros have to start it from their own end over there for Neely. Colton Neely's lead pass. Trying to catch up to it now is Barta along with Sabruzzi. That'll get knocked down by Pickering in their own end and dumped down. It'll roll all the way down. Not enough for icing. Neely from his own zone trying to get away from the checker. Colton Neely from his own end will start it with a lead pass. That'll go past everybody. Picked up by Boland in his own end. Can't dig. Shot! Score! Bay! Score! And a turnover right in front with 8 seconds left. The Toros have a life and we're tied at 2.
Toros goal, scored by number 20, J.J. Barta. Assisted by number 97, Connor Cole. Time of the goal, 14:52. Barta from Cole at 14:52.
What a finish here at the Don Beer Arena. Toros down 2-0. Got a power play goal to make it 2-1. Looks like they were dead in the water after taking the penalty with Chismedia to the bench. But with 8 seconds left, Pickering can't clear it out of their own zone. And the Toros made him pay for it by snapping that shot out of front. And the Pee Wee AA Toros are at least going to get a point out of Pickering coming up with a 2-2 tie. They will take that into Kingston. Thanks for watching on this Friday night. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.